A man investigators believe killed 2 people in Macon County is now being looked at as a suspect in several crimes committed in Macon, including a string of robberies at a local park. 41 NBC's Joy Dukes joins us now in the studio with more. Joy.
Michael, today was a beautiful day to take a walk through Tatnall Square Park, not only because it was nice and sunny, but because a man police believe was responsible for several crimes in the area is now behind bars. I spoke with residents who say they're relieved to hear it.
We're relieved here at Mercer that actually this guy's off the streets and he was able to be taken into questioning.
The sun is shining and the air is finally clear for park users at Tatnall Square Park in Macon, now that investigators have a suspect they believe committed multiple crimes in the area.
I was aware that students were shot at and someone here in this park area was robbed a few weeks earlier.
On Wednesday, Bibb County investigators released new information that led them to a suspect, 41-year-old Quentin Sanders.
Macon County and GBI were working a case together, and they got information and notified us that we may be interested in talking to a person they had in custody.
But during the weeks the robberies and shooting went unsolved, many park users were left with heightened anxiety.
It's concerning, you know, it's pretty close to the university. I walk through here every day. It could have been me, it could have been people I know.
Hopton Mattis says after weeks of not knowing who that someone was, he's relieved he can stop looking over his shoulder for now.
This type of incidents happen every so often. You know, I don't think it's something that will be fixed by just putting one perp behind bars. I think there should be implementations to actually prevent this from happening.
Investigators say Sanders admitted to robbing a 19-year-old man inside the park and stealing a woman's car on Coleman Hill during his interview in Macon County. But park user Walter Sheridan says he was most shaken up by the shooting.
I certainly am glad they caught him. That frightened me a lot more for our students than this incident over here did.
Although it may not be the end of crime in Macon, it's a reassured sense of security for anyone wanting to get out and smell the fresh air. Now, Sanders is also the man investigators believe murdered 49-year-old Ida Mae Ford in Unionville. He's facing several charges, including murder, kidnapping, and aggravated assault, and he's being held in the Macon County Jail. Michael?
Investigators found items belonging to a woman in a completely separate robbery at Tatnall Square Park. They're working to follow up on that evidence to see if it links Sanders to that crime. Right now, officials haven't determined if Sanders was involved in that incident. Our top story tonight.